The power of love. Love is the heartbeat of Scripture, resonating from Genesis to Revelation. In a world divided by anger and self-interest, loving Jesus can feel like an exception, even impossible. However, the Bible presents love as the very evidence of our relationship with God and the foundation of Christian living. 1 Corinthians 13, Paul calls love the more excellent way. He highlights its importance before defining it, reminding us that even without love, spiritual achievements are empty. Instead, Paul emphasizes that love is the essential core of faith. So what is this love? Paul mentions three essential aspects: patient patience, kindness, and non-pride. Love is not just an emotion, but a character-based choice to reflect God's heart in all our actions, even when our own heart struggles. It is patient in enduring others' imperfections without bitterness, kind in choosing compassion over convenience, and pride-free in refusing jealousy, ambition, or self-interest. By looking to Jesus' life, we understand that biblical love is embodied rather than taught. Jesus' love was not meant to be optional, but rather its very essence. He loved the rich and the poor, the unworthy and the proud. He stretched his arms on the cross, expressing love to save the world from hatred, even at the risk of his own life. Furthermore, God goes even further, loving those he considers enemies. Jesus even sacrificed his life for those who hated him. Romans 5:8 teaches, God demonstrates his own love. He did this by sacrificing Christ, an unspeakable act of love for us. The love we display is not merely emotional, but driven by our character. It is not only passive, but active. It is not merely caring, but proactive. This kind of love is not innate, but a deliberate choice, a practice of faith. Matthew 22, Jesus summarizes the whole law with two commandments: loving God and loving your neighbor. Loving God means giving him our whole lives, including our desires, decisions, and obedience. Loving your neighbor means appreciating their individual dignity, no matter their background or culture. These two commandments cannot be separated, as they form the essence of our faith. However, biblical love is not always easy. Sometimes people we love may be difficult, hurtful, or unappreciative. Yet Jesus teaches us to love, forgiving those who hurt us, because doing so reflects God's grace in us. Anyone can love the lovable, but only the Spirit of God can empower us to love those who hurt us. 1 John 4:8, Scripture boldly states, "Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love." Love is the only evidence of our relationship with God, serving as the mark of true discipleship. It is the fragrance of Christ to the world around us. When we love, we display God's grace in us, healing and transforming the world. May we walk in this kind of love, consistently and purposefully, knowing that love is not about pleasing others, but about following the lead of God.